Hello, my dear friends and students. How are you all? You are watching my channel Spark Virtual Academy. And in today's lecture, lecture number 10, we are going to learn about the Mendeleev's periodic law. In my previous lectures, we have been studying regarding the periodicity, in which we discussed some classifications there, like the Dobrynin's classification was there, the Newland's classification was there. If you have missed my previous lectures, you can watch the previous lectures to get this lecture in a clear way. I'm going to put the link of the previous lectures into the description box, and you can pick the lectures from there, or you can go to my channel and watch the previous lectures, since it is the series of chemistry and we are at the lecture number 10. So Mendeleev, he also arranged the elements according to the atomic masses, according to the increasing atomic masses. One thing should be clear: unless Mendeleev, either it was Dobrin, or it was Newland, or it was Lodemeyer, atomic number was not discovered. The scientists had only discovered the atomic mass. So everybody was arranging the elements according to the increasing atomic masses. However, Mendeleev was the first scientist who arranged the elements, and he gave the periodic table a proper shape that is being nowadays used as well by the modern periodic table. However, he proposed a periodic law. According to the Mendeleev, all the elements, they repeat their physical and chemical properties after certain interval. So he proposed the periodic law, which is that all the elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. So it is clear that all the elements, they are the periodic function of their physical properties and chemical properties according to their atomic masses. So Mendeleev believed that elements repeat their properties as we have done here. However, it was the Mendeleev's periodic law which helped the scientists to study the elements in a proper system. Before Mendeleev, it was very hard to study the elements thoroughly. So, because of this law, we were able to study the elements in a proper way. His periodic table, Mendeleev's periodic table, included the 8 vertical columns, and he named those vertical columns at groups, and there were almost 12 horizontal rows, and he named those horizontal rows as series. So Mendeleev's periodic table, which was based upon the atomic mass, it contained 8 groups and 12 series. So he arranged all the elements into these periodic table. He left some spaces for the unknown elements. For example, if the element number 56, whose mass was 56, was unknown, so he left these spaces there for the unknown elements. So the prediction of the elements was made possible by this Mendeleev. However, there was no any place for the isotopes, because some isotopes were being there. For example, the hydrogen, it has 3 isotopes, carbon, it has 2 isotopes. So likewise, there was no any place for the isotopes in the Mendeleev's periodic table. So when the isotopes were being discovered, it was again hard for the scientists to place those, to arrange those elements. And some of the atoms, the elements, they were placed differently. For example, if one group, there should be the same elements, but the different elements were placed in the same group. So these were 2 or 3 drawbacks, or the flaws in the Mendeleev's periodic table. However, we should note that until the Mendeleev discovered the periodic law, or he arranged the elements into his periodic table, no atomic number was discovered. So all the work of arranging the elements was based on the atomic masses there. Okay, so now if you have any question regarding this Mendeleev, or regarding the previous lectures, you can put your question in the comment box, and I will try to answer your questions. However, this is all the basics. This is for the course of the ninth class, the standard 9. So we are just keeping it simple, and we are not going into the deep of these examples or like what that. Okay, so we are just keeping it simple so that the students can memorize, can learn the concepts very clearly. These are the basic concepts about the classification. So in the first lecture of the classification, we learned about the periodicity. That what do we mean by periodicity? Then we learned the aims of the classification. What were the aims behind the classification of these elements? And then we learned the first classification, that was the Doberener's law or the Doberener's classification. Then Newland was there, then Lothar-Meyer was there, and then we have the Mendeleev's periodic table here that is in front of you. So I hope you learned some new things from this Mendeleev's periodic table. Till the next lecture, see you and take care.